But we have to be interesting now.
No, 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 I can't
Ooh, that's bad. That's a bad view right there. Terrible. How do I fix this? Let me see. There, how about like that? I'm finally drawing. There we
talk.
go.
Oh, you're drawing again.
Yeah, I don't really want to. I'll be honest. I don't want to. But, you know, if you want to do anything meaningful, you have to have a little discipline. Am I wrong?
No, you're fine. You're absolutely okay. You're absolutely correct.
Okay. Now let's see. Okay. I want. Oh, that's too. That's not bright enough. I need to be able to see. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't need to be able to see the face. Because I'm always saying I need to draw more from my imagination. So, okay. Okay. I guess I'll start trying to draw something. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, this is just another plain, ordinary drawing. Okay. Well, I haven't drawn in a while. Well, not that long. I've gone longer without drawing. I might just rename this the Elvis channel. Elvis Drawing. And then I'll just change the words to get the sketch of Elvis right before you put in the tones. Just make sure you got the Elvis sketch right. Okay, how's that face? Probably not right. That's what I've learned, that I'm almost always wrong. Okay. The hair goes up a little higher. Almost looks just like a doll. Can you recognize the shape of his head? Because if not, then I should be able to get the shape of the head, right? Okay, eyes right here. So I taught at a chess camp. I don't think I have, yeah, I haven't drawn since I was teaching at the chess camp. And I had a really interesting experience while I was there. Um, so I know I'm never going to make any money on this YouTube channel. That's okay. I'm still doing it because I just like to draw. But I can see they raised the number of I thought, oh, I could probably get, but actually that's probably not true. If I ever got really popular, then I would just need a certain number of views and I could do it. But if I don't get more popular, then I couldn't do it. But so it's sort of an unattainable dream. It's like impossible to dream the impossible dream. To, how does it go? To live the impossible. That's what it is. To succeed on YouTube is to dream the impossible dream. But at the same time, I like doing these, and that's mainly why I'm doing it. Now this doesn't look like him, because it's off. But I gotta make sure I don't put the tones in yet. Because it's off, and it's okay. It's just don't put in the tones yet. Okay, so I've learned a lot by doing these drawings too. I've learned about myself. I learned that when I don't get the drawing right, I just rely on, oh, well, I said this is Elvis. So you can see him, right? I said it was him, then that should be enough. But obviously that's ridiculous, right? But I didn't even realize that I was that way. You know, I didn't even know that I thought that way. So if I can't get the likeness, oh well. But still, it's like, at least I have to know, okay, I can't get the likeness this time. Sometimes I just can't. So I've already made some decisions about the face. So I'm putting the nose right about here. Right about here. That should be the nostril. And it kind of comes out about like this. That should be right. Okay, and then, let's see. Heavy lids. So it's not him, so why not? And that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start asking, okay, why not? Why isn't it him? Okay, so let's see, what can we do? Well, the eyebrows were thicker, so I thickened them. Quite a bit thicker, so I thickened them a little more. Okay, then these eyebrows too. Kind of take a sharp turn right here. A lot thicker and take a sharp turn, okay? Now let's see, now where are we? Okay, I got cheek, baby face right here. Trying to make that, am I making it the right length? I don't know. Let's see, a lot more shadows here. A lot more shadows here. Same over here. You know, he really looks a lot like Kurt Russell. Maybe he is Kurt Russell. Maybe he is married to Goldie Hawn. He looks so much like Kurt Russell. And Kurt Russell played him in a movie. Do you need the car tomorrow?
Yeah.
Because I got my student, but I think Tara's going to let me use the car. What's that guy's name on the internet? Tyler Haynes. He's so interesting. Anybody else ever listen to him? Pretty interesting. He's always talking about who these celebrities, you know, look like and that they're not human. What do you think? You think they're not? He's too handsome to be human. That I could agree with. Elvis, too handsome to be human. Okay, here we go with the pan pastel that I'm almost running out of. Oh, if you put that on, then that'll cause me problems with my live feed. So, you know, I have to order some more of this pan pastel stuff because I have really had a lot of fun using it. I recommend it. This is how it works. Comes in a pan like this, and then you know, it's just a really compact charcoal, like maybe how face powder might be, you know, just kind of like using face powder. And it has this, it feels like frosting, like it's kind of cool. Kind of love it. So anyway, I recommend pan pastel, and it's very, very black. You can get it very black. This image is from Easy Come, Easy Go. I think it's one of my favorite Elvis movies. It's got a great story, great cast. The guy from One Day at a Time is in it. The super, you know, from One Day at a Time. The one that's always hitting on Bonnie Hunt, or what's her name? Not Bonnie Hunt. Bonnie Franklin. The one that's always hitting on her. He's in this movie, but he's way better in this movie. Like, he's really cool. He's like a beatnik. Okay, the one thing I don't like is that sometimes the tip comes off and I have to hunt around for it. So it just happened. And then when it happens, it just disappears. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. All the way over here. Rolled all the way over there. Sing, you children, sing. Sing, you children, sing. I only know one thing. Just sing, you children, sing. Oh, it's got some great songs in it. This movie has great songs. How high up should the hair be? I guess I can get away with it being a little bit lower here because he's got that Tony Curtis curl. I just can't go back to using ordinary charcoal anymore. I've really been spoiled by this. I just really like using this. Also really love using this cheap paper. Super cheap compared to what I was using before. This is way cheaper. It was like $9 for a pack of like 90 or something. So the last one was like only 30 sheets or something. Or like even only 15 sheets, and it was like, I don't know, $20, $27, like $19. Oops, there it goes again. Now I gotta go find it. Here I go to find the tip of this. Is that it? No, that's an old charcoal. There we go. Way back here behind the painting. Or the drawing. But it kind of feels more like I'm painting. Because when I use this, it feels more like paint than when I use this. I really prefer this. Look at all that chalk. Look how much chalk I just got on my hands just from picking that up. But that's not the only reason. I'm gonna just wash my hands. That's not the only reason. So it kind of looks a little like Bill Clinton. But, you know, I always kind of thought Bill Clinton had a little bit of that Elvis thing going on. Truly, I always thought so. Didn't he? He didn't have a little bit of Elvis going on? You tell me. You tell me what you think. So I definitely see Kurt, what's his name? Kurt Russell. I definitely see Kurt Russell in him. I mean, their facial structures are really similar. Okay, so this is coming down like that, so just to kind of give it a feel of a neck, you know? One of the things that makes me want to draw is I love math. And there's always these mathematical relationships in the drawing that I really see. And it's like, not doing equations or anything, but, you know, I can see these mathematical principles, you know, shapes. Like, I don't know, it's just everything's perfectly circular, and then the shadows, they follow these laws of light logic. Yeah, that's a good word. Light logic. Like where the light falls. I don't paint, but I used to. And I used to fool around with color, you know, and try to do color. Color's like a whole different dimension. And sometimes people insult me on here. I don't know why they do that. I'm not trying to do anything here. I'm just trying to have fun. They don't need to put me down for doing it. You know, it's funny how people try to do something creative and then all of a sudden you gotta justify why you're doing it. Somebody told me I needed to stop doing it because I was wasting my time, and I'm like, well, what do you mean wasting my time? Like as opposed to watching TV? Very strange. People, and their need to put you down, and they'll say anything. They'll say stupid stuff that makes no sense. Just to put you down. Can't we all just get along? And that's the basic message, I think, of easy come, easy go. Can't we all just build an art center together and make beautiful art? And come on, it's beautiful art. I don't think anybody would argue that this isn't beautiful art. Like there's this challenge at the beginning of Easy Come, Easy Go, where the guy that used to be the super from One Day at a Time, obviously he was doing this role before, but he's going, oh, come on back and work for me, because the guy just left the Navy, right? In all Elvis movies, he's always just left the Navy. And he goes, oh, come on, we didn't make much money, but we made some beautiful tunes. We made some beautiful tunes. And that's what I'm talking about. Oh no, I lost it. Oh no. I lost it. Well, good thing I have the sketch here, because I am not going to get that exact moment back. Because this is from a footage. It's from Easy Come, Easy Go, see? I don't know if you can see that. But I had to move it off that exact second. So now I basically have a different picture, because this picture is completely different. So now I don't have any of my original lines to guide me anymore. So unless I can find that exact spot, I will not be able to finish this in the normal way. I might be able to finish it, but I'll have to take some liberties, because I don't know what his face looks like anymore. I mean, I know what his basic face looks like, but I can't see these exact shapes. So that's gonna pare down what I can do here, just because of the kind of artist I am. So I'll finish it, but it's gonna, and who knows, it might even make it better, because I'm forced to use my imagination, and frankly, I don't do that enough. And this part is kind of just like coloring, because it's already done for me. I'm just, but you know, there is a question of how much tone you want, you know, but at least the lines are already there. Well, one good thing is the lighting in general stays the same. The face moves around a little, but the general lighting is the same. And I may have to just take a break from this and then try to find the closest thing I can to the exact spot where I was working before, because otherwise I just can't go anywhere from here. Like I said, just due to the nature of the kind of artist I am, and I have these natural limits, and just gonna put a shadow over here. This is just the flat, undetailed shape of his head, and it's still Elvis. I need a break from this, or I'm gonna mess it up worse. I say as I don't take a break, and I keep messing it up worse. Alright, I'm forcing myself to take a break. Right Looks kind of like Burt Reynolds, too. Okay, well, I gotta stop. Alright, forcing myself to stop. Stopping. All right, thanks for the compliments, guys. Those are really nice. It makes me feel a lot better about things when I hear